Hey guys, got a video after a little bit of silence. You might notice I sound kind of funny, a little bit nasal. It's because I actually have a cold. Didn't sleep enough this weekend. Anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video about iPad 3, going through some of the features real quick. Hopefully keep it to a couple minutes long. So here we go. If you didn't know, Apple announced the iPad 3 today. It was pretty talked about just because the invitation had a picture of an iPad that looked like it didn't have a home button, so everyone thought it might be a redesign. Ended out not quite being the case, but still pretty cool. So first I'm going to go through just some of the announcements from today's event. This is on The Verge, great tech blog. If you haven't heard of them, go visit. So first one, iOS 5.1 announced. Everyone kind of knew that was coming just with the iPad. They were holding it back for no reason, and so everyone kind of just figured it was going to be saved for the iPad 3. But yeah, it's actually available for download today, so for all iOS devices that support it. iTunes in the cloud now supports movies. Not that cool because no one really uses iTunes in the cloud. AppleTv refresh, that's cool. Apple TVs can do 1080p now, only if you buy the new one though, so if you have an old one, you're out of luck. And the new iPad, this is the big deal. New iPad, some of the upsides. We have retina display, which is, if you're not familiar, it's what the iPhone 4 has. Means that the pixel density is too dense for the human eye to see pixels, so it's very cool. A really crisp display, really sharp, really bright. They went through that. Next big plus is LTE 4G. And let me see if I can actually find this picture. There's a bunch of pictures here. But yeah, LTE 4G, pretty big thing, really fast. They talked about the speeds. Oh, here we go. It should be coming up soon. No, this is the camera. Camera. Apps. Well, maybe it is here. Anyway, they talked about the speeds, and it's really fast. Like, I mean, a lot faster than current 3G. So, same battery life. 9 hours on 4G, 10 hours on Wi-Fi. Little bit heavier and like 3 or 4 millimeters thicker than the iPad 2. What else? New 1080p video capabilities. I don't know how many people take videos with their iPad, but if that's the case, then now you have 1080p. Dictation. So it does not have Siri, but it does have dictation. So there's a little microphone key you can hit, and you can speak to it, and it'll change your words into text, which is really cool. Pretty neat. Camera, I already covered that. They called it the iSight camera on the front, basically just nicer camera on the front, nicer camera in the back. And the A5X processor, rather than the A6 that a lot of people were planning on, is actually quad-core for graphics and dual-core for the CPU. So, will there be a big speed increase? Since there's probably a pretty good heavy graphical load on the large new display, I don't know if you'll see anything groundbreaking like the difference between the iPad 2 and the iPad 1, but it'll definitely be a little bit quicker. So yeah, that's just a quick run through. I mean, there's hundreds of things. They also announced new iLife software. See, here's iPhoto for iPad, kind of cool. iMovie received an upgrade. GarageBand received an upgrade. I want to say that Pages and all those did too, but they didn't talk too much about it. So yeah, those are the biggest things from the event. If you didn't have the time to look through it today, if you are, just looking through. Now, one last thing before I head out is pricing. Same price as the iPad 2, $499 for 16, $599 for 32, $699 for 64 gig. Of course, that's only Wi-Fi. If you want 4G LTE, it's going to cost you about $129 extra for each price. So here's the prices here. iPad 2 is still going to be in production, and it's only going to be 16 gig. Understandably, that's kind of Apple's trend. And it is actually going to be $399 for the Wi-Fi, which is $100 discount. That's a pretty good thing considering iPad 2 is still a pretty nice device. And 3G is going to start at $529. So $100 cheaper. Pretty neat. Check it out. Tell me what you think. Talk to you later.